Hey guys, got the dial scale in place and I'm going through the alignment now because I got a great tip that things that might have been so far off and I was guesstimating the dial position and peaking these. That might have been throwing things so far off, that's why I couldn't peak these. And indeed, that is the case. So 1.6 megahertz. And notice we're not hearing anything. That's because I need to adjust the oscillator coil. Get that peaked. And now, let's try that RF one that I was never able to peak before. Up and down. I'm tightening it all the way down now. And before, when I would back this off, it would go up and up and up and never peak. Now I'm backing it off. It's going up, and then it goes back down. We've got a peak now. So what seems to have been the case is that I was throwing the local oscillator off so much that I was pushing these off of their outside of their peaking range. Now the antenna get all the way down, tightened all the way down, back it off, peak, and then it goes back down. Excellent, excellent.
Kiplinger's puts this out every year.
Alright, the radio's working even better now. Glad that little mystery has been solved.
The board that oversees the rail service has approved.
Now, I did get over to the Antique Radio Fest, but I forgot to bring my camera, so I'm afraid I don't have any footage, but I did pick up a couple knobs, and that's all I was able to find. It was a decent show, but not quite as good as past years, and I just didn't see any good Philco part chassis that I could scavenge parts from. And really that's about all I bought, was a couple knobs, a couple tubes, and a speaker. Just didn't really see much that caught my eye. Well, that's just as well. I've already got plenty of stuff as it is. Now that that alignment issue has been resolved, I'm just about done with the radio. I need to make a decision on whether to cut off this power tone control switch shaft down to the proper length, which I think I will end up doing, because I just haven't gotten any responses to finding one of the correct length. I really thought somebody would have one lying around in their junk box, but it just does not seem to be the case. I also want to install a fuse and a reproduction line cord and AC plug. I ran into a little problem with that, however. I am out of plugs and low on line cords, so I placed an order with Radio Days, who I've ordered from before, never had any trouble, but this time I did. Basically, they did not include everything that I ordered, and there was one mistake. Something else I wanted to do was, after watching Dennis Carter's video on how the output circuit works, it occurred to me that it'd be a good idea to put in some beefy caps for these .003s to go on either side of the output transformer primary, and the center tap goes to B+, so if either one of those caps has a problem, you can easily take out the output transformer. I put in 630 volt caps, but I noticed Radio Days had 1600 volt orange drops, so I figured, hey, I might as well, just to round out my order. Unfortunately, what they sent was .033, not .0033. So, that's the first problem. Got my fuse holders, got some fuses, got some reproduction line cord, but they did not include the reproduction AC plugs. I got some of the rectangular style, which I want from other projects, but I ordered some 5 of the round style, which I really wanted to use, and they just did not include those. I also ordered up several types of terminal strips for upcoming projects, and they only included one type. So I'm missing AC plugs, several packs of terminal strips, and I got the wrong capacitors. So I really need to get that resolved, and then I can finally button up this radio. So I'll install a fuse in line with the AC cord, and use some of this nice reproduction line cord, and put a nice round type AC plug on the end of it. And I want to get those beefy caps installed. Hopefully I'll hear from them soon, and within a few days they will get the correct stuff off to me. Meanwhile, I've been working on this guy, which, as you see, looks very, very similar. This is my old Philco 37611 that I got working a while back and always meant to get back to. And since these are so similar and it's fresh in my mind, I figured, hey, let's get to it. So I've already started working on it. I've recorded some footage, and I will be editing that and uploading it soon. I think you can see just from this how similar they are. I haven't taken out the RF chassis and started working on that, but check this out. It's very, very similar, but rather different power supply. You can go back and watch my 611 series. I think it's 3 parts, or stay tuned for some fresh video on this project.